This is Bruce Buffer, and this is the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for the MMA Holes!
Mixed martial a-holes. MMA holes, MMA holes, MMA holes, MMA holes, MMA holes. You like to be a mixed martial a-hole. MMA holes, MMA holes, MMA holes, MMA holes, MMA holes.
No way.
From the Evil Bill Studios of Arizona, Tony Ferguson is back! Who will he fight? Dustin Poirier says he's paid in full. Not sure what that means. Mike Perry, well, he's taking bids to have someone in his corner. Will it be Darren Till? Fight week for the UFC. Let's go with the MMA.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Too much show for the intro. Too much. There's just way too much show for the intro. Welcome to Season 4, Episode number 36, Pandemic Style, Wednesday night, TGIW to each and every one of you wonderful, wonderful people in there. Yeah, we got a lot of things to talk about tonight. JBH, look at this thumbnail. A 4-head, a 5-head.
Yes.
There it is. Tony Ferguson. Apparently he shaved his head. I didn't get to see the pictures yet, but he is back.
A receding head.
Oh, he is back, Jesse. I listened to the ARIEL HELWANI interview today while I was sweating in the garage. And, yep, he's a mental case. The mental case is back. You excited?
Yes, actually. Very excited. I think he's going to add a lot of excitement to fans, which is just going to help us a lot, you know?
He said something that was pretty funny. He's like, I am a pay-per-view draw, and they need me back. I'm like, when was Tony Ferguson ever a pay-per-view draw? I don't remember that. But we are excited to see El Cucuy back. Of course, he's calling out Fathead, a.k.a. Khabib. What do you think about that, Jesse? Is that insulting?
I mean, no, I don't think it's insulting because
Fathead?
they were supposed to... Oh, well, I don't think he finds it insulting, no.
Do you think Khabib's head is fat?
No.
Okay. Justin Gaethje. He's talking about him, saying he's going to get his revenge on Gaethje. That everyone better be ready for Cucuy. He's back. And I'm ready, too. I'm hoping that they can crowbar him before the year is up into a fight. You got the Michael Chandler thing floating around, and then you have Dustin Poirier saying paid in full. Dustin Poirier has been doing a lot of these tweets, basically like cryptic messages and stuff like that. And after a while, you know, it's getting stupid. You know, I don't know. All right, paid in full. Ba. All right, okay. So what's going on? What's up, DP? I was thinking Dustin versus Tony. That's the fight that's being discussed right now, and Dustin's finally getting paid for it. Or maybe the Conor thing. I don't think it is the Conor thing. But then hearing Cucuy, it doesn't sound like he has a dance partner. So I am completely confused, Jesse. Can you sort this out for me, please?
Sure. I suppose.
Do it now, please.
According to MMA Junkie, Tony Ferguson explains why UFC 254 fights with Poirier and Chandler fell through. Also, he's looking at a move to welterweight, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah, he's been there before.
We'll get there. So according to Nolan King from MMA Junkie, Tony Ferguson isn't happy with the way his UFC 254 negotiations transpired. At multiple news conferences throughout recent months, UFC President Dana White said Ferguson versus Dustin Poirier would serve as the co-main event to the UFC lightweight title unifier between champion Khabib Nurmagomedov and interim champ Justin Gaethje on October 24th. However, that fight never came to fruition. In an interview with ESPN on Tuesday, Ferguson voiced his frustrations with the negotiations and revealed why the Poirier fight didn't happen. He said, "I'm going to be real. I don't know what their plans were before or after, but I was already ready. I was already counting on it. Seriously, I planned around it. I'm not much of a planner, so I was already going ahead of it, but then Dana wanted to speak for me. he wanted to go out there and be like, Tony is going to take this fight. Like, bro, we're not friends. I never said we were friends. It's just business, right? I'm there when you need me, and then obviously when you don't. Seriously, man, I'm a contractor. I do my thing. I love him, and I love UFC and stuff like that, but I'm just a piece of meat out there. Do you know what I mean? When negotiations between Poirier and the UFC went awry, former Bellator lightweight champ Michael Chandler was inserted into the mix. Ultimately, a fight against Chandler was not finalized because Ferguson was unhappy with being offered a UFC newcomer for an unsatisfactory amount of money. He said the UFC kept delaying us. The Poirier fight was confirmed. It was like the minute they asked, I'm still training for Dustin for the Chandler thing. Now they're bringing in a new dude who I have no fucking clue who he is. I'm not trying to shit on him from a marketing standpoint, but the dude has less than 100,000 followers on Twitter. You're going to try and get him more notoriety by throwing him against me and throw him on the Khabib card. I get that, but don't pay the asshole more than us. He has 0 time in the UFC. I don't know about roids and all that stuff. I don't get into that shit with everybody. Eventually, Ferguson warmed up to the idea of beginning his journey back to the UFC title shot with a fight against Chandler. Still, the money wasn't up to par.
I don't think he's wrong with that. He's right about the whole Michael Chandler situation. Why throw a boatload of money at him, and why is he getting a chance at the belt if someone falls out? It's just a peculiar situation. But
I mean, imagine like you're a veteran and the UFC's offering the newcomer against you more money than you.
Yeah. What do you think? I was speaking to my cousin today. Shout out to my cousin Michael, who's a big Kukui fan. And he's pretty pumped up. It sounds like he thinks Tony, the old Tony, is back from what he heard from the interview. I still have my reservations because of his last performance. But you never know. He could have had an off night. A lot of things could come into play. He is getting a little older, and I would like to see him inside the octagon as soon as possible, because the longer we wait, the longer, the longer in the tooth he'll be. Mm-hmm. So hopefully they can get him a dance partner. You have to think with Usman getting postponed with Gilbert Burns. Kukui did fight at welterweight at one time. Maybe you can throw him back up at welterweight and play around there. I don't know if you throw him for a belt. That would make sense. Would you strip Usman and try to finagle a Gilbert Burns Ferguson interim title thing? Does that make any sense?
Well,
not to me.
That's what the next story is about. Ferguson said he's eyeing welterweight, saying he hears Nick Diaz is looking for competition.
And there you go with that. Now that makes sense.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, I do.
Ferguson versus Diaz at welterweight.
Yes. I like that.
Explain this to me.
Because Nick Diaz needs a dance partner. A lot of people want to see Nick Diaz fight. And Kukui probably thinks, hey, this guy's been on the shelf for a little while. I could beat this guy up. He's a name. He's a legendary fighter, the older Diaz brother. Yeah, let me beat this guy up, and then I'll have another shot at that belt. I got to win. One of them things. So, yeah, I think it makes total sense for Ferguson. And it would be fun to watch.
Really?
So,
you
yes.
don't think Ferguson deserves someone who's, top tier right now?
No. And not after that last performance with Gaethje.
So you're going to take one bad performance.
Yeah, and give him Nick Diaz. Uh-huh.
What?
Yep, I'm in. How could you not be in? Well, all right, so why are you not in?
No, I mean, it's a good fight. I like the fight. I'm just trying to see how it would make sense. Because if people were to take one bad fight for a fighter and then say, oh, okay, now let's hand them someone who's been on the shelf for years, it just doesn't really make much sense. I can see where the draw is. I can understand why it's a fun fight.
Both guys would get paid. We would be highly entertained.
It's just Tony has such a history in his career, and then to hand him someone who's been on the shelf for so long.
What do you mean? How does that hurt Tony in any way? He's going to get paid. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing. If Khabib, and I can't even believe I'm going to go in this direction, but if Khabib does beat Gaethje, and Tony Ferguson whoops Nick Diaz, which he should do, if he does do that, then the UFC will tie that fight back together.
Here's where I'm coming from, though. Tony Ferguson's last fight was against the guy who's fighting for a championship now.
Okay,
and then you're gonna give him Nick Diaz.
Let me make this clear. Tony Ferguson, what if he fights Dustin Poirier? Okay, who would he make more money fighting, Diaz or Poirier?
Yeah, it'd probably make more money for Nick Diaz, but
Okay, now who
it would
does
make
he have a
more
better chance of
sense
beating?
for him to fight Poirier.
Who does he have a better chance of beating? Nick Diaz or
Obviously
Dustin
Nick
Poirier?
Diaz, but I don't think Tony Ferguson wants to be known for the guy with the layup.
Just Nick Diaz is a legend.
Yeah, he's a legend, but it's
So
clear
he
he's going to
smashes.
lose.
It worked for Adesanya. He
What do you
smashed the
mean?
legend, right? In Anderson Silva, but he was way past his prime. So I mean, I think that this works. You know, he's off a loss. Everything favors him in this fight. Take the fight, make a shitload of money, beat Nick Diaz, and I mean,
don't
unless
know.
Nick Diaz surprises everybody.
Listen, I'm on board with the draw. I think it would be a fun fight. It would be exciting. It would make a lot of money, but I don't know if it's something that makes sense.
Okay,
You know?
let's see what the chat says. I think I'm in. If they put Nick Diaz and Tony Ferguson, December card, throw that in the mix. I mean, yeah, I'm on board. Let's see what the chat says. What do you guys think?
For JBH, did you get the package? Yes, we got the package. We'll open it here in a few minutes. Diaz via triangle says Ravi. Reagan says Ferguson would kill Poirier. Shannon Stewart, yo, what's up, Moss and JBH? What's up, Shannon Stewart?
What up?
Two joints says Shannon's sister Harris killed Biden in that debate says Pooh Ree. Drunk says Nick Diaz is a warrior. He's always ready. Shannon says two joints, brother.
Oh, I missed it. Is that debate? Did that happen yet? It happened already?
What?
I guess it did. The Biden, what is it? The Kamala
Harris.
Fuck's her name?
Oh, that was tonight.
Yeah, we'll watch the replay.
Dang it.
Is it over? We'll do a fight buddies today.
Oh, speaking of debates, fight briefing is on Thursdays, and the next debate is next week on Thursday. So I'm going to be recording it. I won't be doing it live because I want to watch the debate.
Okay.
So
Yeah, what do you think of that swoop right
we'll
there?
be
Justin, more
premiering it.
importantly?
Looks great, Mom.
Ew. It's like a little ride. Oh, yeah. Whoa, where am I going? Here I am.
Oh, God.
By the way, I saw on Ariel, what's his name? Gary Vanderchuk was on. Vaynerchuk. Gary V. Let's just call him that. I don't know if you guys know who he is.
A legend.
He has, well, I mean, he's a very wealthy man and a very smart man. But he is now representing Stipe Miocic.
Is he?
Yeah. Gary V. Sports or Vanderchuk. What's his name? Vaynerchuk? How do you say it? Vaynerchuk. Gary V-neck. That's actually funny that you say that because V-neck is like a
spitting image.
He's literally like
Not
I
physically.
feel he studied him because when I talk to him, I'm like, am I talking to
He's
Gary
friends
V?
with him.
He does know him, yeah.
Yeah.
V-neck does know him.
That's why they talk the same because they're friends.
Yeah, they got the same swag. But yeah, he's representing Stipe Miocic. He's got like 25 MMA fighters that he's representing now, and he's getting into the game. And all I was thinking was, you know, we did this 4 years ago, and you know this sport is still fucking growing, and it's so fun to see like everyone jumping in. Everyone getting aboard, like, you know, these people that had nothing to do with MMA, now all of a sudden they want a piece of this sport. What Dana White has done with the UFC, he's literally made this thing mega. I mean, a lot of people are talking. Everyone wants a piece of it. It's the smoothest sport that's going on during this pandemic. It's great, man. It's great to see the UFC surge up. The only problem is these other MMA organizations aren't doing anywhere near as good as what the UFC is doing. The UFC is so far ahead of everything else that it sucks that they don't have competition, but it's impressive, man. It really is impressive to see. So I don't know. I got sidetracked there, but
yeah.
Anyway, Nick Diaz. I don't even think anyone answered Nick Diaz. Did anyone answer Nick Diaz versus Tony Ferguson? We completely switched the subject, but I say yes. All right. So what's the story about?
All right. So he's obviously eyeing the welterweight return. He says, I'd like to fight. If I don't, I got to bump up to 170. So basically what he's saying is he wants to fight this year, where he's at now. But if he doesn't get the fight, then he's looking to go up to welterweight.
Okay.
He says, I hear Nick Diaz is looking for competition. I'm a 170 pounder. UFC told me, well, you're kind of small. Well, I have a big frame. All I was
It would have
eating.
been funny, but kind of small, but I got a big dick. Like, that would have been great if he said that. Kind of small, but I got a big fat fucking dick. No?
Okay.
All right.
He said, all I was eating is like once a day because I was barely making ends meet. I got the frame for like a 205 pounder. Diaz, who turned 37 back in August, is looking to make his return at welterweight at some point early next year. The uncrowned king of Stockton has not competed since his no contest against Anderson Silva back in 2015. This guy has been on the shelf for 5 years.
And that fight was terrible.
And you're like, let's give Ferguson Nick Diaz.
Yeah, I'm in.
A 5-year shelved fighter.
I'm trying to figure out, why don't you want that? I can't figure it out.
I told you. I think it is exciting, but it just doesn't make sense to me.
For who? Who does
Ferguson.
It doesn't make sense for Ferguson?
Yeah, I don't think it makes sense.
He wins in every way.
The last guy Ferguson fought is the guy who is currently challenging for the title.
Yeah.
So give Ferguson a top tier guy. Let him wait for Poirier. If he doesn't get
Why
Poirier,
wait?
If he doesn't get Poirier when Dana White wants to throw it together, because Poirier doesn't have a dance partner right now.
If he knows he could beat Nick Diaz, right, and get paid a shitload of money, and he knows that if Khabib beats Gaethje, chances are Tony's going to get the shot. They're going to give him another fucking chance at the dance. Dana already said that.
Also, Dana's looking at Khabib Ferguson again.
That's what I just said. What the fuck?
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed it.
That's exactly what. But as I'm saying, so beat Nick Diaz, right? Get paid a shitload of money, and then be next in line for the Ferguson. It just makes sense. I don't understand how it doesn't make any sense.
I say just do Khabib Ferguson and let it be done.
Well, Kevin Lee in the chat. You want to run that back? Kevin, he's in the chat. Kevin, would you take that fight at 170?
I don't find Kevin Lee very entertaining to watch.
Oh, he's in the chat, and look, see, he says yes, he would take it. You don't find him entertaining?
No.
Wait, you would rather? So who would you rather see, Nick Diaz or Kevin Lee? See, if he said he would take it.
I mean, Nick Diaz would be fun to watch, but I'm just trying to think of how it would in any way be an advantage to Ferguson's career.
Kevin, you get no love, man. Best knockout in UFC history.
Let's open up packages.
You want to open them up?
I got a Mystic Roots shirt on if you're in the chat,
Hell
Mystic
yeah.
Roots.
Yeah,
because we got
up.
a package from Mystic Roots today.
All right. What gaming console do I even need to buy? I'm coming out of retirement, says Mark. Oh, shit. I mean, I would hold off on the PS5. By the way, I was watching. I can't even believe I'm going to say this. You know I'm not going to say it.
What?
You know why I stayed up so late last night?
Oh, God.
Did you see who I was watching?
No.
I don't know why. I was watching fucking Keemstar. You make him lose the fight terribly inside of the cage. You make him spread his ass cheeks. Now you enter his backstage, and you fill it with your rage. Come on, style bender, one fight. Izzy is inside COSTA. Izzy is inside COSTA.
MMA Holes public service announcement. The gift Nicole sent to the MMA Holes was never approved by the most pale of monkeys and may or may not pass community approval. Please open said package with extreme caution.
Yeah,
you have been warned.
That doesn't make me want to open it.
Well, all right, Jesse, open this thing. Are you going to open his first then? What are you going to do? Open Pale's. Or Nicole's, I should say. Whoa, whoa, there she is. That's some donation. Thank you, Pale, for that donation. I never thought we could have such a cringy donation, but that's really the cringiest of them all.
I have to ask, was this sent from your home? Because I'm pretty sure it was not sent from Amazon, even though it's in an Amazon package.
Well, we'll find out. All right, so Jesse's going to open this up. They've been
Do you have keys
warning
or,
us.
Or scissors on you?
Yeah, oh, man. This wasn't planned out very well. All right, let's see.
It's for Moss, she says.
Oh, that's nice. It's very thoughtful. The last gift was very nice and thoughtful. Although we found a nice corner to put your gift where it doesn't make much noise. So it is up. It is up. So we do thank you. And it looks nice. The chimes look nice. I like wind chimes when they don't make noise. All right. And if you'd like to send anything to the MMA Holes, we have an address down below in the description. And we're on Not the MMA Holes for now. We'll be back on the main channel. Well, a couple months. Take some time. All right. Jesse's afraid. She's shaking opening this thing. Why are you so scared? Okay. It's orange. There's orange wrapping thing, stuffing. There's a receipt. Okay. What does the receipt say? What does that say? Invoice?
Okay, Moss, you can open it. It's for you.
It's for me. Oh. I love presents.
Be careful, they said.
Okay. All right, you can toss that box. This is a white. Okay. It's wrapped up. does look sensitive. So it's got bubble wrap. This is from Pale Monkey and or Nicole. Just I don't know who the hell it's from.
I see a Giants logo.
Oh, hold on a second. Oh, I do see it. Oh. Wow, this is a lot of wrapping. Okay, right off the bat, I see something that I really fucking like. Okay. I like the fact that it says Giants on here, the best football team in the world. Maybe not this year, but here's the negative part. They're wind chimes. So.
Wonderful.
Oh,
that's very kind.
Moss.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You got your own set of wind chimes.
That's really cool. I could put this in the garage where there's no wind, but thank you. Look at that. New York Giants.
They're wind chimes.
#1 fan. That's me.
Oh,
Everyone in
God.
Arizona stops by my garage because I have Giant stuff all over the place. Like, what the fuck are you doing here? Thank you. That's very kind. Wow. Fucking wind chimes.
At least you got your favorite team.
You know what? I will be putting this in the garage. There's no doubt. That's actually pretty cool. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Look at Nicole. He actually likes it.
I lit up when I saw the Giants logo. I was like, oh. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Nicole and Pale Monkey. That was actually very thoughtful.
Wonderful.
And Jesse has something from Mystic Roots. And what's funny about this is I've been talking about how my anxiety has been through the roof. So this is kind of exciting.
Whew. I love smelling Mystic Roots packages.
Mystic Roots, by the way. Oh, hold on a second.
Wonderful.
The fake Kevin Lee in the chat.
Hey guys, I have a big announcement. I am gay. I finally came out. My boyfriend is white. Also, I want Khabib to do the easy on my backside. Your thoughts?
Oh. I don't really have many thoughts about that, but thank you.
More hemp oil.
Hell yeah.
Hemp flowers.
Oh, man, Mystic Roots. I don't know if you're in the chat, but thank you.
Hemp balm.
Oh, this is great.
I just like.
It's great. By the way, Mystic Roots CBD.
Oh.
MysticRootsCBD.com. You get 15% off with promo code MMA-HOLE. Is that it? Let me see. There's more shit in there. What do you just...
Flour, oil, and balm.
We got flour. Oh, yes! We got some flour, baby. The lifter. Oh, shit. Hawaiian Haze.
There's a new one in here.
Oh, man. How do you miss... The flour's the good... By the way, I got to get myself a good pipe.
This one we haven't tried yet. Cascade.
A bowl. I got to get myself... Because I don't like rolling. I just want to grind it and throw it in a bowl or a pipe. What is this? Suver Haze?
Yeah. We've tried that one.
Okay. 18% CBD. Look at this. Oh, man, this is great. MysticRootsCBD.com. Promo code MMA-HOLE for 15% off. And I am going to dabble in all that. Thank you, Mystic Roots. Thank you. All right. So let's move back into the content over here. It's possible talks of Nick Diaz versus Tony El Cucuy Ferguson going down. I like it. Jesse doesn't. So who do you want to see Tony Ferguson fight?
Poirier.
Poirier. You want TP versus DP. Okay. Let's get in the chat. Who do you want for Cucuy? If we can drag him back into the octagon, I mean, we could even talk welterweight. What would you like to see El Cucuy? Who would you like to see El Cucuy fight if the UFC drags him back into the cage? The MMA holes will speak their minds now.
Ever took so much CBD you had diarrhea immediately? I can't say that's ever happened.
I don't know if CBD causes diarrhea.
I suppose if you have
to
too much of it, I'm sure like you could like poison your body or something.
Yeah, maybe
right?
if you eat it.
Too
maybe
much of anything is bad for you. Khabib, but not anytime soon. Tony versus Leon Edwards. Khabib been ducking me, so
that's actually a pretty good fight. Tony and Leon.
Leon Edwards is turning down everybody.
It's a good fight, though.
Anyone
like
who's like remotely competition to Leon Edwards, he runs. It's crazy.
He's a bitch.
Jay Blofeld says it does. Matt Stone says that was the Taco Bell. Eric Clark says Waddy, Moss, and Jesse. Oils will give you the poops, though. Says 2 joints. Justin Jr. says Dustin makes more sense than Nick. Rogelio dropping the CBD flower in the chat. Diaz will work, says Marker. Shepdog says, what's good, MMA hoes?
Everything.
Wonderful.
Everything's wonderful. Oh, but now I remember what I was going to say, by the way.
What?
So it was a game that Keemstar guy was playing. Did you see the game?
I saw that you were watching. I glanced up and then I went back to sleep.
I almost downloaded it on my phone. It's a game I kind of want to play. It looks juvenile, but
it looked pretty stupid.
It's a fucking mystery, right? you put like 8 guys in a room, and you're all going around, but 2 of them are the murderer. And you got to figure out. So like 8 of our friends could be chilling in this thing, and we got to keep on figuring out who the fucking murderer is. I like that because we like to lie.
What?
All right. Anyway. Well, I forgot what the name of the game was, but it looks good. All right. What else here? Oh, GSP. He's coming on the MMA holes. Did you know that, Jess?
I did not know that.
Yeah, he's coming on.
Wonderful, wonderful.
We're going to have him on the show.
Hey Kevin Lee, the fake one in the chat. If you were the real Kevin Lee, then why don't you go on Twitter and give the MMA holes a shout out?
They're saying that's not really. Wait, I thought that is. Wait. That's not. Wait, hold on a second. He's saying that this is not the real Kevin Lee in the chat. He says, not unless they pay me. I'll do a free call. Man, oh man. Oh, he says because it's sponsors. So there you go, Jess. All right, well, that makes sense, right? His sponsors.
Oh, God.
Or maybe his agent would have been the... Yeah, all right.
I fucking can't.
Kevin Lee's very loyal. He's been in the chat he's been in chat for a while now, Kevin. He's a very loyal MMA hole.
Yeah.
So GSP, what's the story?
So, GSP, get this, Moss, says that he will be willing to lift his retirement, but only to fight Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Oh, wow.
What do you mean, oh, wow?
That's... Really?
Well,
Wow.
you said it wasn't going to happen. So here you go, Moss.
No. Hold on a second. He is not fighting Khabib at 155.
All right, well, let's see what he has to say.
That's not happening.
Let's see what he has to say.
Yeah, I want to know.
All right. According to Jesse Holland of MMA Mania, there's a marked difference between being afraid and fighting scared. The former can push you to limits you never thought possible, while the latter will likely get you...
Oh, Jess, hold on a second.
Moss,
More importantly,
so rude.
No, more importantly, Wolty Walnuts, he found the game. It's called Among Us. That is the game. It's on iOS, Android, PC. I don't think it's on console.
Are you kidding me, Moss?
Among Us.
Really?
It's like a child game, but I don't know. I was riveted. I was literally watching this thing until it was like 1 a.m. I'm just staring at this thing. I'm like, why am I watching this? I was amazed.
Ugh, Moss, you should have told me my face looks fat lately. Ugh.
What the fuck is going on?
Look how fat now I gotta hide behind a mic. I look so fat. You could have told me my face was filling out.
Well, stop eating.
It's so embarrassing.
You always look good. As long as you're sitting next to me, you always look good.
My God.
That's the key.
Uh,
All right, back to the story. I don't know. I got so sidetracked, and then Jesse took it to the next level.
all right. I just saw my fat
Kiwi's
face.
daughter plays that. Kiwi said his daughter plays that. It's another child's game. And I'm watching this thing while and Keemstar's like pushing 40, right? I'm watching this fucking thing, and I'm riveted. They're saying it's like the most downloaded game out there. I'm going to download it after the stream and play with Kiwi's daughter. Add me, please. All right.
All right. And there are none greater than the top of the 155-pound mountain where reigning lightweight champ Khabib Nurmagomedov has sat for the last several years. Not only is the Eagle unbeaten in his professional MMA career, his performances cast him in an invisible light. St. Pierre told ESPN, if I come back, it would be for one fight, and I need to take, for me, the biggest fish, and the top guy right now, the name is Khabib. As a fighter, the most exciting thing to take the guy who seems invincible and unbeatable. He has the aura of invincibility, but it's also the scariest thing to do. Mm-hmm. GSP turns 40 next May, and despite his previous agreement to drop down to 155 pounds, the window on that move appears to have closed. In addition, UFC President Dana White...
Why are you like, so drop down, and then you go, that window has just closed.
Appears to have closed.
It is closed.
Appears. He said if he comes back,
oh my God,
he will fight Khabib Nurmagomedov
not at 155. No.
Yes, he will.
Oh my God.
He will,
Jesse.
Moss. He was getting to 155 to fight Khabib before he retired.
Do you
now
believe
he's
in
saying
Santa Claus?
The only reason that he comes out of retirement is to fight Khabib Nurmagomedov. Therefore, he will be fighting at 155 pounds.
It's not happening at 155.
Moss, you got to put 2 and 2 together.
If Khabib would fucking take his hog out and drop his ball sack, maybe they'll fight at 170. But 155 with a George St. Pierre pushing 40 years old, it's not happening. So stop fucking scooping these dopey ass articles up By the way, so I want to interview GSP, and not for like he's done a million interviews where he speaks about his past and his fights and this and that. I want to talk about aliens. I want to talk about his love life. I want to talk like, is this man married? Does he have a girlfriend, boyfriend?
think he's in a relationship.
Or is he just a eunuch? Like this guy, we don't know anything about him. So I want to learn about GSP, the non-fighter.
I think he's in a relationship.
How do you know?
I don't know. I'm making an assumption.
Yeah, you don't know. Go ahead. Look up
I'm
GSP's
mystical.
girlfriend or wife. Let me look it up.
I got it.
Let's see. GSP
opens up about his mysterious. Oh, here we go. According to essentiallysports.com, GSP opens up about his mysterious relationship with Mandy Moore.
Mandy Moore?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, my God. Now we really have to get him on. Mandy Moore.
Kevin Lee, the fake one in the chat, your contract is now terminated. For being a loser and for being someone who just bullshit their way through life. You are no longer in man or employed by the UFC. As of today.
Thank you. Thank you, Dana White. That's Dana White actually chiming in now. He was with Mandy Moore?
No.
No, it's fake news.
He said it's just rumors.
It's just rumors. I can't do his voice. Yeah, that's why I got to get him on and talk to him about like life and this alien abduction shit. But I want to know like what's going on in this man's head.
Maybe he's too messed up to have a relationship. I
don't think he is I'm telling you. I think that he might have chopped his. Maybe the aliens took his dick.
I mean, in fairness, he has a lot of CTE, and I think that a lot of women would be scared that he would kill them because he has CTE, and CTE makes men kill their wives.
So women aren't getting in relationships because he's gonna chop them up.
Yeah, he's gonna
Chris Benoit style.
He's gonna Chris Benoit them.
Yeah,
that was really tasteless, Moss.
He seems too happy. You know, like he seems so extraordinarily nice that he's got to have this dark inside that we need to get out.
Everyone can seem nice on camera. I mean, look at you. You're evil. You're a monster off air.
What the fuck are you talking about? Listen, fat face.
He's such an asshole.
All right. So wait. So what's the story? So
you just called me fat face.
Well, you opened that door. That's it. You threw the ball up and I dunked it. All right.
God.
So all right. Anyway, let's talk about. Let's move on from GSP. All right. Or I'll call you like fathead, like what Tony calls Khabib. Let's just start calling you fathead. She ain't got no fat face is crazy. I like the way he said that. She ain't got no fat face.
He just said face, Moss. I ain't got no face.
She ain't got no face. Oh, I'm sorry. For some reason I thought fat was there, but you just have no face.
Fat face.
Your face is gone now. Okay. So, Khabib, what's this story about?
All right. Okay. So we're just done talking about GSP moving to 155.
Because
fighting
it's stupid.
Khabib.
I mean, does anyone in their right mind think, besides you, does anyone think that GSP is going to fight at 155? Because
let me know in the chat.
I mean, and you had some people backing you for a while. They had to have jumped off by now. I mean, how much time has to go? He's going to be pushing 50 and it'd be like, it's going to happen. What's the better chance, okay? Tony versus Khabib or GSP fighting Khabib at 155? What's a better chance? What has a better chance to happen? I'm just enjoying my shake and water over hydrating.
Obviously Tony Khabib, but GSP coming
Obviously.
GSP fighting Khabib at 155.
So you're telling me that Tony Khabib, that they've tried a gazillion times to happen.
You said what's more likely between the two?
A cursed fight has a better chance than GSP fighting Khabib at 155.
Yeah.
So then you truly don't believe.
I do believe that GSP would fight Khabib at 155.
I see catch weight. I don't see anything. Hell no. Be right back. See, Sean doesn't even want to. He doesn't want to be here right now because of that. What you're saying, Jesse. It's so outlandish.
You're outlandish.
He'll be right back. Man, oh man. I don't know. I don't know, Jesse. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. You say these things. Sometimes I think you're abducted. 162.5 catch weight. This is Matt.
GSP will not go down to 155. No way. Maybe 165. Definitely 170. JBH likes to stay healthy. JBH's face likes to eat cake.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Who said that?
Boss. Double bro, Moss and JBH be haters of GSP now.
What?
Wow, bro, she got a pretty face. He said in the HELWANI interview he would have to meet in the middle for weight.
Oh, is that what he said? And when was this? Because, I mean, there's no fucking way GSP is fighting at 155. No way.
Yes, he will.
I've been screaming about this since the stupid rumor was thrown out there. I'm like, what are you talking about? The guy just fought at 185. I mean, not just. His last fight was at 185, for God's sakes. Now he's going to go down to 150. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right. So what's this story?
Okay, Khabib Nurmagomedov explains his strategy to beat Justin Gaethje and reveals his prediction for UFC 254, the main event. You want to hear it, Moss?
Oh, RX believes you. He believes you.
It's because he knows.
So it's you and RX. Oh, my God. Jesus. RX, by the way, who's been wrong with all his big predictions
No, he wasn't wrong with Adesanya.
You sure?
Yeah, he had Adesanya.
This guy has been screaming picks and just burning. Like I've seen him burning.
No, he got Adesanya right.
All right, so he got one right. That's a one.
Okay.
You win.
According to Damon Martin of MMA Fighting, through 28 fights and 28 victories, Khabib Nurmagomedov has rarely tried to hide the strategy he plans to use to dismantle the otherwise dominant his competition. And that's not going to change ahead of his next title defense at UFC 254. On that night, the undefeated UFC lightweight champion will seek to unify his title with the interim belt currently held by Justin Gaethje after he punished Tony Ferguson in their fight back in May before ultimately earning a 5th-round TKO. Unlike many of his past opponents, Nurmagomedov will be going up against an accomplished wrestler in this fight, with Gaethje earning All-American honors while he was part of a team at the University of North Colorado. Of course, Gaethje has rarely turned to wrestling throughout his fight career, but that doesn't negate the skills he built after first hitting the mats when he was still just a child. In fact, Nurmagomedov fully acknowledges that Gaethje has a tremendous wrestling background. He just doesn't believe it's going to alter the outcome. Nurmagomedov said about his game plan for Gaethje when speaking to reporters during UFC 254 Media Day, quote, "Nothing changes. I'm going to try wrestling with him. If he's going to defend my takedowns for a long time, I'm going to try second, third. I'm going to try 100 times. Of course, I'm going to box with him. I'm going to kick with him. It's going to be kickboxing and wrestling mixed." If there's one particular area of Gaethje's grappling game that impresses Nurmagomedov, it's been the ability to stay off the ground with his opponents. Even Gaethje has said in the past that he'll never credit himself with being the best defensive wrestler in the world, but even when he was competing in college, it was incredibly difficult for his opponents to drag him down to the mat. Nurmagomedov knows he's going to take Gaethje down easily, and he may not connect with every shot he throws. According to the Eagle, the key is consistency and perseverance, because eventually he expects Gaethje's defense to wither and fade. In addition to his wrestling superiority, Nurmagomedov also feels like he's ultimately just the smarter fighter when matched up against Gaethje. Offensively, Gaethje is a force of nature who inflicts damage on his opponents like almost no one else in the UFC, but that also comes at a cost. According to UFC stats, Gaethje actually absorbs more strikes than he dishes out. The former World Series of Fighting champion is more than willing to take a punch in order to give one back, whereas Nurmagomedov would rather not get hit at all. For all the ways Nurmagomedov respects Gaethje and the weapons he brings into their fight at UFC 254...
Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
Hey, I can see your underwear. Put your boobies in the air. Flapping like I just don't care. Can I lick your pubic hair? Snap a picture, time to share. Took my meat vision impaired. Filthy mind, I need a prayer. Pervert cameraman, beware. Pervert cameraman, show them tits. Pervert cameraman, $10 tip. Pervert cameraman, Ariel Celeste. Pervert cameraman, show them breasts. Boobies.
Boobies.
This is Booby Month. So save those tartar-s. Shout out to the 7%ers. Now back to our regularly scheduled program.
There you go. Thank you,
It is
Mark.
Booby Month.
Wonderful.
Is it
wonderful.
really?
Moss, every October is Booby Month. Breast cancer awareness.
Should be called Boobtober. Yeah, I didn't. Oh, is that what it is? Breast cancer awareness?
Yes,
or just breast
Moss.
awareness? Thank you, Mark.
Booby Month.
And happy to everyone that has boobies, including Israel Adesanya. Happy Booby Month. So, do you think Izzy celebrates Booby Month?
Yes.
Okay.
So basically, that's Khabib's game plan heading into this fight with Gaethje.
Mm-hmm.
Wrestling, kickboxing. He doesn't want to get hit. Obviously, he knows Gaethje's a pretty good offensive wrestler. But I think he knows where he's going to weasel his way in and take advantage.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm just trying to digest this. Hold on. I'm having some shake.
Isn't that like nasty by now?
No, it's fine.
It's like an hour old.
I like it. I like it. I like shakes that's been sitting around for 2 hours. So, I am rooting hard for Khabib in this fight. I should be rooting for Justin, right? He's an Arizona guy. He's from the U.S. I'm rooting for Khabib. I want smash. I want to see Khabib smash Gaethje. I know a lot of people want to see Khabib lose finally. The O must go, you know. That's it. The Eagle needs to lose. But I just want to see what's next. And I feel if he loses to Gaethje, maybe they give him an instant rematch. Or I don't know. I just feel like everything kind of falls apart. So let's go Khabib. Beat the stupid out of Gaethje's face. Drag him to the ground and beat that. Because his face is really stupid looking.
That's really mean.
And I need Khabib to beat the stupid face. So let's go Khabib. Who are you rooting for, Jesse?
I love them both, but I'm gonna have to say Khabib's gonna win this one.
So you want him to beat the stupid face too?
I don't think he has a stupid face.
He's got a pretty dopey face. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. His eyes are going more in. Like every time I see him interviewed, his eyes are they're finding their way in this direction.
I thought you said Darren Till was that.
No, his eyes are like physically together, but Gaethje's eyes are like looking at each other. Like I'm like, what's going on with this guy? He's being interviewed. I feel like he has Down syndrome.
What?
Yeah, I think he's got Down syndrome.
Moss.
He might be the first actual Down syndrome champ. He's got the instrument strap, but there's something slow about him. So I'm gonna have to go with the Eagle. So Smesh, who are you rooting for? Chat, please.
Shep, my dude, what up? Beat Homer says crazed Khabib will smash Homer Simpson. Kevin Lee says Gaethje has no answer for Khabib on the ground like I do. Ogle says pour honey over your leader. Shep Dog, hey Alex, Matt Stone, maybe half an extra chromosome. Moss. Alex Level, marker my dude. RX says Justin defends the takedowns and knocks him out. I will have my next fights on community page when Justin becomes champ. Smesh says marker, I'm 50-50 on Khabib fight. Khabib will knock his eyes straight out. Justin is smart. Justin Gaethje is being considered for the Life Goes On remake. Khabib, Justin,
Wonderful.
cheering for downs. Damn, rooting for Justin, think Khabib wins. Titties. Interview was today. Line my ass off. It's fetal alcoholic syndrome. Moss, close guess. We didn't give Gaethje a chance versus Ferguson either.
Yeah, I thought Ferguson was going to beat him. I'm with you on that.
Save your life, grope your wife.
I don't know, man. I don't know. We've seen Gaethje lose. We've seen his head get knocked off. We've seen him do stupid things. He looks a lot better now, but there's no answer for Khabib. There's no answer for the man. I don't know, maybe. And I feel like with him losing his father, I feel like this is the Khabib you do not want to face. This is the guy that the leash is being taken off of the Khabib, the Eagle, and he's going to go in there and he's going to hurt Justin. He's going to hurt him.
I don't think he's going to hurt him.
He's going to hurt. He will break Justin Gaethje.
I do believe there will be a submission.
Man. What's that?
I do believe there will be a submission.
He's going to, Justin's wrestling is right out the window. Khabib's going to drag him down. I know Justin wants to keep it in the middle, and I hope he does. Makes it a little interesting. But he's going to find it.
Justin is a world-class wrestler, though, so you have to – I know you haven't seen it much, but he's definitely going to be executing a lot more of that style in this fight.
Listen, Jesse, come on. you know Justin's getting smashed. You know that's happening. We all know this is inevitable. The people picking Gaethje to knock him out, like, what? Khabib has never been scratched. You're telling me he was hit with Conor's left.
He was clipped with Conor's left.
He was hit, and he didn't go down. Conor's magical fingers and knuckles could not put Khabib down. If Conor can't take him down, well, granted, he was on drugs and proper 12, but if Conor can't do it, if Conor can't knock that man out and break his face, Gaethje is not going to do it. I'm telling you right now. And by the way, Gaethje falls to Conor too. Those are two guys he would never beat. Not going to happen. He already lost to Poirier. He already lost to Alvarez. You're telling me that this man is revamped his style and he's going to knock Khabib out. We have no evidence that Khabib is even physically capable of being knocked out. Let's all talk some sense here and stop being casual.
Wonderful, wonderful.
He will knock his eyes back straight again. That is all.
That'd be something else. Imagine the ground and pound happens and Gaethje all of a sudden looks normal. Yeah, I mean, listen, the more I think about it, and I'm interested because you guys and gals are making me interested, right? The people, and it's the same bullshit with Paulo Costa. It's the same fucking shit. Like Paulo Costa, like this guy, everyone's like, oh my God, what he's going to do to Izzy? I'm like, what? Are you guys on crack? I have the same feeling with this. It's the same bullshit. The people are saying Gaethje is going to knock out Khabib.
Well,
it's crazy. And at least Izzy has been knocked out in kickboxing. He's been knocked out. Khabib, this guy, it's not happening. It's not happening. Is it not insane?
I don't think it's too insane for people to pick Gaethje in this fight.
Why? Because they just want to lose their money?
I'm picking Khabib. I think Khabib will win. But I think what it is like you see a guy like Gaethje who comes in and he's a completely different style of fighter, not like anyone else you've ever seen. He comes in headstrong. He takes a shit ton of damage and then he throws it at you extra hard. You know, I think, and the fact that we all know he has a wrestling game that we have never seen, the excitement of that and seeing how he's going to handle Khabib in that manner, I wouldn't kill someone for choosing Gaethje.
Why?
I just don't think they're going to
You want them to lose their money.
No, I didn't say put money on Gaethje. I said
That's
choosing Gaethje.
So as a fan, choose Gaethje.
Yeah, as a fan,
but
picking
reasonable
Gaethje.
brains would say there is no fucking way Gaethje's winning this fight.
Yeah, of course. I'm with you. I don't think Gaethje's winning, but I can understand where people would be coming from if they chose Gaethje. That's what I'm trying to say.
I was on that train saying that Tony Ferguson could be the guy to be a problem for Khabib. And then the fight happens with Gaethje, and that gets blown up. I'm off. I'm completely off the Tony train. And honestly,
remember, it was a different Tony, Moss.
Yeah, I do believe it was a different Tony. But what I'm saying is there is something about when you really seriously think about the Eagle, right? You see it what this man's accomplished. And you can't disregard how dominant he is at 155. And there's a reason why he stays at 155. Because no one can beat him. You know, no one can. I honestly think that if Conor rematched him, it'd be more interesting. Conor's the only person. If Conor McGregor's the only person to get a round from this man, he's literally won every fucking round of his career. And to say that Justin Gaethje, who is very good, you know, the guy, he looks a lot better. He's fighting smarter. He's got power. He does have that wrestling background. I get it. But we're talking Gaethje and we're talking Khabib. They're not even near each other. Like, it's like this. Subscribe to the MMA-HOLES. It just doesn't work. And as much as I want to say, okay, let's find a way for this underdog to win, I can't. Think about what Khabib did to Poirier. Think about it. The man who took out fucking Gaethje. Khabib fucking owned him, and Poirier almost caught him in the guillotine. Did have a chance there. But was Khabib in any trouble? Probably not. Think about it. Let's play MMA math. Poirier didn't look very good.
MMA math.
But what does Poirier have? Isn't he a black belt in jiu-jitsu? Isn't Poirier have fucking grappling?
Poirier fought off Khabib's wrestling very well.
Yeah. But what happened? He still got thrown against the cage and he still got taken down. You know what I'm saying? And in Poirier,
I believe though that Gaethje's ground game is different than Poirier's. Like, it's a different style. So
he's a wrestler.
So man.
Poirier tagged Khabib. He tagged him. I was watching that fight back, and Poirier landed. Khabib just ate it like it was nothing. Poirier's got fucking bombs in his hands. I mean, look what he did to Max twice. Poirier is a G. Look what he did to Gaethje, Poirier. And now we're going to say that Justin Gaethje, who looked fantastic against Tony Ferguson, but was that him better than Tony, or was Tony just not himself? I'm telling you, man. It doesn't make sense. And if I'm wrong on this one, you could all come back and you could all criticize me and be like, oh, I told you, man. And you could throw it in my face and I'll gladly take it. But I'm telling you right now, I am very confident in what I'm saying here, that you are delusional if you think Justin Gaethje is going to win. See what the chat says.
Justin is a scrambler, but Khabib is too relentless, says Jason Hedelson. Stevie says Khabib doesn't really use traditional wrestling. He pushes you up against the cage and uses a series of trips. Jay Blofeld says Tony Ferg has the only chance, in my opinion. Double Champ says P-Head is a G, Moss.
He is. Right, Connor?
Justin Jr. says, watch you lose money. Kevin Lee says, you ain't wrong, Moss. Chris just watched, says RX. Eagle Bear Smesh says, Drunk Savage. Delusional, says Rex Sheeps. Marker says, I'm with you, you blue MMA hole shirt wearing fucker. Craig says, Tony turned around, did another weight cut in 2 weeks. That's why he lost.
I'm with you on that, too. I think that did affect.
Elisa says, GSP is the only one that can beat Khabib, but he's too busy with Marvel movies. Khabib easy. Come to find out, most MMA holes are casuals, says Justin Jr. Khabib smash all, says the Gozarian. Good luck, says Poirier was on his back foot whenever he threw against Khabib, a.k.a. no power. Gaethje will win via defensive wrestling.
Okay.
Rex Sheep says, what the fuck are you talking about? It's people beliefs. What, delusional?
Listen,
Wait.
Rex Sheep. I don't know. What is he saying?
What the fuck are you talking? It's people.
What the fuck kind of language?
What, delusional?
Listen, you got to stop hanging out with those sheep, man, and start learning how to type. Why can't I, oh shit, I can't screenshot it. I don't know why.
I don't know, Moss.
Oh, that's not good, Jesse. Oh, what the fuck? I can't screenshot. I need write that in English so we can understand what you're saying.
English is hard.
Listen, it is delusional. I'm just trying to help you out. Man, I've been down this road a million times. Anytime I tell you I'm trying to help you out here, do not bet on Justin Gaethje. Don't do it. I'm saving you the money. I understand. Underdog. Okay, Justin's got a puncher's chance in this thing. Please, I am trying to help. I'm trying to be a good friend of the community right now. I don't want you placing your money on Justin Gaethje because I don't want you to lose your money. If you think he's going to win, or if you just have money that you just want to flush down the toilet, why don't you just donate to the MMA holes? At least we could use it in a good way and put it into the show. If you bet on Justin Gaethje, you're just giving it to your bookie.
Give it to the bookie. Khabibism says Ogle. Elisa says, hey, sheeps are my friends. Love my ass up. I'm from New Zealand, by the way. Nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yo, Jesse, fuck you, English. Fuck your English.
Oh, he's not from America. He's all over the place, this guy. This guy's fucking hanging out with sheep.
Why fuck my English?
He says, fuck you, English.
Yikes. Justin Gatekeeper McGee has no answer on the ground, says Kevin Lee. Alex Elvis says, Jr., you know I'm giving you shit, my dude. The Double Champ says, that's right, Moss. Moss bet money on Khabib, says Craig. Justin Jr. says, Chris and Jesse, can you warm Shep to not bet 500 on Justin?
What, Shep's betting 5 on Justin? No. Shep, don't do it, man. Let's pick another.
Imagine you tell him not to do it and he
Don't
doesn't
do
it
it.
and then he gets it.
Anytime I've looked them in the eyes, find one fucking time where I urged you not to waste your money on a fight, because I've done it a million times. Not a million, maybe 3. But still, I am undefeated. When I look at you in the eye and say, do not fucking make that bet, trust me on this. Do not do it. There is one guy that you put in your parlay every time. It's Khabib, John Jones, the 2 guys. Amanda Nunes, 3 guys. Those are people you put in your parlay if you want the guaranteed win, and then you pick the underdog. Justin is not that underdog to put in your parlay. I'd rather you do this, Shep. You take that $500, you put it in the toilet bowl, and you take a nice steamy dump on it, and then flush it down the toilet. But make sure you video this, because it'd be more entertaining than betting on a man that's just going to lose you the money. I'm telling you.
Drunk has a good point. He said, didn't you say McGregor was going to beat Khabib?
No, guys, oh my God. Did I look you in the eye and say, put all your money on McGregor? Drunk Savage, put the fucking drink down. Put the drink down, for God's sakes. You can't, when I give you guarantees, when I give you locks, you all get on your knees and suck my cock because I am giving you a lock. This is a lock. I mean, it's not even brain surgery. I can't even brag about Khabib beating Justin. It's just common sense. Like, what in the holy fuck? What kind of shit are you smoking? Gaethje's going to beat Khabib? What? Was it UFC what? I'm going to find a better underdog.
Jay Blofeld wants to know, so you don't think it'll even be competitive?
I think that maybe the first round, you might be like, ooh. You know, a little that, whoa, maybe. Maybe Justin has a chance. He got through the round. He tagged him a couple of times. Ooh, maybe he has a chance. And then as the fight progresses, you'll realize when Justin's legs are tucked between the thighs of Khabib, and Khabib has his fucking smelly armpits on top of him, as Gaethje's face, his dopey face, is just tucked into his nipple, and Khabib is just fucking him up over and over and over again. Just loosening him up, and Gaethje's fucking head's just all over the place.
Smooches has 100 on Justin.
Smooches. Did you already bet it? Can you get your money back? UFC. Now listen, I hope you win. I hope anyone that bets wins. I want everyone to win. But I would feel horrible in not urging you to make a smart decision here. Was it UFC?
It would be really awkward, Moss, if you were
Come
wrong.
at me. Come at me, bruh.
It'd be real awkward if everybody was like, I didn't put money down because you told me not to, and he won and I could have won this much money.
I am in a lose-lose situation here, okay? Because I can't gloat about Khabib winning. He should be a big favorite in this fight, okay? And by giving you this advice, sometimes I could be wrong, right? I could be wrong. So 142 people right now are looking at me and trusting in my opinion. And if I lead them in the wrong direction, what kind of host does that make me? It makes me a big piece of shit. But I'm so fucking confident as I rock my MMA Holes shirt, link down below. I am so fucking confident about this that just I don't want to let you lose your money. I'm trying to be a fucking good person. I'm all down with the underdog. Listen, how about this? I put money on fucking Jessica I in her fight with Shevchenko. I put money because it was just such a ridiculous underdog. I didn't think she was going to win, but I'm like, fuck it. Was she like a plus 600 or some shit? Or 800 or some shit? I was like, yeah, let's go. Let's just do it. I mean, it's just crazy. It's just, I make stupid decisions. With money, you want to gamble on the big underdog. I get it. But this is just the dumbest thing possible. Stupid. All right, where is it? UFC what? UFC 250 what? Is there 254?
254.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus. He's a plus 750? Or is that what Jessica was? All right, let's look at this. Let's look at the odds here. Here's the fight. Now, listen, I'm excited about this. Everyone has a chance, right?
The odds aren't on there.
No, it doesn't have it here.
Go to
Yeah, we don't use the
go to
the blue place anymore.
Odds what's it called?
We gotta get we need a good betting company. By the way, it's a great fight.
Hold on. I think it's Shark Betting. Hold on.
Yeah, we gotta get the odds on that. Usually Tapology's got them on over here. Like, look at this one. Jared Cannonier versus Robert Whittaker. Whew. Will Harris Volkov. These are tough, man.
Here we go. Khabib is a minus 225 and Gaethje is a plus 190.
A plus 190? Oh my God. Oh my God. A plus 190?
Yeah, according to Sports Betting Dime.
How is that not even more lopsided? Oh, don't even bother. It's not even worth it. A plus 190? Oh, forget it. Jesus Christ. Don't even bother, man. It's stupid. This is what I want you to do. When you do not pull the trigger on that bet, okay? I want you to come back in our Fight Buddy stream and drop a nice little donation for us helping you out. For God's sakes. Sheesh. Kevin's going to bet the house. It's you know what? If it's not even a +190, now I'm assuming that when the fight gets closer, I guarantee Justin's gonna be a bigger underdog, and then maybe
so?
if there's a bigger separation, and you want to just take a fucking weird ass gamble, but +190, it's not even worth it. It's crazy, man. All right, well, I'm beating a dead horse.
Oh God,
This is a good
it
card,
was
though.
entertaining though listening to you.
I just don't like, you know, when something is clear as day, and people are like, nah, man, Gaethje's got a chance. No, he doesn't. No chance. Not happening.
Elisa says, that's it. I'm putting my rent up for this fight. I might sell my youngest son too on the market. That's how much I trust in you, Moss.
You know what's funny? Every time I go on these rants, anytime I do this, I'm always right. Seriously, when I go on these rants, I'm giving you guaranteed solid locks. Like, I mean, this is just so stupid. And Rex Sheep, it happened with who was the kid? Oh God, Glide. Who was Glide yelling? Masvidal and Usman. My fucking head was gonna explode.
Well, that was like a stupid pick, honestly. I think everyone should have known that.
Everyone, their mother was picking Masvidal. Everyone, their
won.
mother was picking Costa too. It's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Like, there are certain fights that just like, why? It's just nuts.
Wonderful, wonderful.
It's crazy, man. We're seeing more and more. There's more and more.
Kevin Lee, what you talking about in chat? You know smash eagle, the eagle smash you. You want fight with me, get win over someone who no rookie. I smash you face. JBH, it okay, you got fat face. Khabib loves the fat face women, but you should cover up.
Should put a towel over that
Don't
face.
talk about my fat face.
Yeah, you should. How dare you?
I wish Moss told me about my fat face before we
It's
went on
terrible.
air.
I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna need a new co-host, Jesse. We're gonna have to, or we can superimpose a skinny face on you. Clearly, people aren't here for my looks, Jesse. So they're here for your looks. So you better pull it together.
Not for very long, Moss. The fat face is going to deter people.
Man, oh man, it's crazy, man. But it's true. I saw someone in the chat say that people just want to see these fighters lose. And when I was talking to my cousin earlier, the UFC does such a great job at selling guys that are not going to win. Paulo Costa is a perfect example. Like the way the UFC, Dana White's like, this is going to be the best fight ever, right? Was it really the best fight ever? It was just Paulo Costa getting ass raped.
I mean, it was a pretty good fight.
Oh yeah, it was great. It was literally Izzy just being daddy.
It was a high anticipation fight. That's why it was good.
Everyone wanted to see Usman lose, right? Everyone. Oh, Jorge is going to do it. People were fucking messaging me. People are jumping in the comments section on the community section.
Jay Blowful says, you went on a rant during Khabib Conor and said Conor would win because Khabib's record was padded, and you were wrong.
Listen,
what about that?
Let me make this very clear, casual. This is the deal.
Oh, name
Daniel
calling.
Cormier, okay? Daniel Cormier. Oh, hold on a second. You know, coming in with special face. This is for that
Special
guy.
fat
so
face.
special. I've got a special face.
Oh, look. It's so much thinner, that face, Jesse.
Attention is short, bust to outer space. Mine in a special
Look at the
place.
Remember the good old days?
GSP abducted me. I'm from an alien race.
Skinny face. Oh,
Skinny face. Special face.
You're such a jerk.
Your face is not fat,
No.
just special.
Special fat face.
Wow. Thank you, Pale Monkey. That was really nice of you. Look at that.
The good old days.
The good old days. So, that was a good time. So back to what I was saying. Conor McGregor, Derek Lewis, Daniel Cormier, who's not in the game anymore. Those guys, Uriah Hall is another one. Do not take my prediction in those fights. And I've said this 4 years ago. Those guys, I am so fucking biased. And let me tell you something. When Conor McGregor fights Khabib in the rematch, guess who this guy's picking? Guess who this guy's
what
picking?
they're trying to say is you are swearing to everyone that to pick
I told them to put their
Conor.
money on it?
No, not to put money.
No.
No, just to pick Conor.
No.
Yeah, that's what they're implying.
No. Let me make this fucking
here's
clear.
the thing.
If I am telling you not to spend your money and waste it on a pick, I am fucking looking you in the eye, and you know I'm looking at you. I'm telling you, be a fucking, just pull yourself together. This pick is ridiculous. Justin Gaethje, and by the way, the fact that he's a plus 190 is out of control. If he was a plus 400, I would say, okay, if you want to take a gamble, knock yourself out. A plus 190? What are you going to make? You're not going to make shit.
Smooches says, don't yell at me, Moss.
Smooches, you see. Anyway, and I'll say it again. Conor McGregor fights Khabib in the rematch. You know who this guy. This guy's going to be ruffling feathers. He's going to be going for it because that's what I do. I'm a fan of Conor. I'm a fan of DC and the Black Beast.
Has anyone ever fought Khabib in the past where you've not picked Khabib, aside from Conor? A non-biased pick.
I think I've picked Khabib every time. I don't remember. But
do me a favor and
I can't remember. That's why Mike Lanzalone. I really can't remember because the problem with Khabib is he hasn't been active enough.
Let's see. So Conor, you would have biased picked. Oh, LA Quinta.
I don't know.
Remember we
I think
were
I
there
picked Khabib
in Brooklyn for that one.
Yeah, I don't remember who I picked, but I'm assuming I picked Khabib.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You didn't pick LA Quinta in that fight?
I don't remember. I honestly don't remember.
Barbosa,
look at the gaps.
That you like to pick?
2018, 2017, 2016. Like the guy, he's never active. This guy
fights once a year. Well, 2016 he fought multiple times.
It's crazy, man. This guy's so not active.
But you know what it is? Look, he was supposed to fight Holloway, supposed to fight Ferguson.
Yeah, tiramisu and
all that
Max
stuff
Holloway
happened.
Was all fucked up.
So he would have fought multiple times in the year, but his bouts got canceled.
Hold on a second. The HDMI was the Tony thing, right? The Max Holloway, that was a weird ass thing. Hold on. He wasn't supposed to fight Max. He was supposed to fight Tony.
No, he was supposed to fight Max.
No, Max filled in. Yeah, Max filled in. It's the same day, Jess.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it was the same. That was the whole Conor throwing the hand truck thing.
Yeah.
And Iaquinta wound up being.
This was UFC 227 or 226 or 227 or something.
Yeah, Khabib. He's just not active.
Or was it
enough,
229? I can't remember.
He's one of those guys, though. I can't, unless he's fighting Conor, of course. But I can't go against him. I picked him over Dustin. It's just tough, man. Him like John Jones, who say what you will, but until they lose, how the fuck am I gonna pick against him? I can't. But Justin Gaethje doesn't seem like the guy that's gonna do it. Like I could confidently say that Justin Gaethje. Oh man, 22-2. Oh man, he does backflips off the top cage. Oh man, he's been knocked out by Eddie Alvarez and Dustin Poirier.
Two good strikers.
Conor McGregor fucking smoked both of them quickly.
But Conor has that left, Moss.
Yes, he has the left from hell. But let's be serious here. If you're gonna lose to Poirier and maybe you want to call this MMA math, but how the fuck do you lose to Eddie Alvarez and Dustin Poirier and then say, oh, this guy's going to fucking beat Khabib, who is, by the way, undefeated. By the way, his fucking dad just died, and this man is on a mission to fucking stay undefeated. Come on.
Casual.
Jesus Christ. It is Jesse, it's stupidity. It's flat out stupidity. All right, stop it. Can we just move on?
Stop it.
You guys just like being abused by me.
Get some help.
All right, next story.
I saw Pale Monkey ask if they can petition for a specific emoji on the channel.
Sure.
The answer would be yes. What do you guys want? Come together and choose your next emoji together.
Yeah, we actually have a free one, yeah. So let us know. Actually, how can we do this? Yeah, put it on the community section. Actually, can you put a post on the community section and we'll just have people drop ideas?
Yes, after the show.
Okay. So let's get to Dana White.
So do you remember the sex tape lawsuit against Dana White a while ago?
I was in it.
Yeah. The Nevada judge dismissed it. Dana White is off the hook, Moss. According to MMA Fighting's Chris Unger, a Clark County, Nevada judge on Wednesday.
I'm sorry. Justin actually makes a good point. Members only vote. That's a good idea.
Okay.
We could do so members only post on not the MMA holes. Only the members can see this community post. Yeah, fuck yeah, man. If they're not paying, they're not going to see our post. It's only for the fucking members. Thank you, Justin.
All right, I'll make it a members only post.
So on not the MMA holes, check it out on not the MMA holes, and we'll have you guys vote.
Let's see. Dismissed a lawsuit against UFC president Dana White after a Las Vegas man convicted of extorting him over a sex tape sued for breaking a deal to keep him quiet. Ernesto Joshua Ramos took White and the Excuse me.
Are you coughing because your face is too fat? I can't. Is that a fat face
You're
cough?
such a jackass.
You know, when you were
stop?
coughing, all I saw was just things moving around that weren't moving a year ago.
Okay.
You gotta grow a beard like me. When my face got fat, I just grew a beard. Oh, man. Thank you for the sub. Who's this? It's Mr. Yates.
Yes. Ernesto Joshua Ramos took White in the UFC to court in April, accusing the UFC executive of reneging on a deal.
Reneging?
Reneging.
Oh, it sounded like something racist. Or something.
I don't know if that's how you pronounce it.
Reneging.
On a deal to pay him after signing a non-disclosure agreement in connection with his guilty plea to a single felony extortion charge that sent him to prison for just under 1 year. White and the promotion sought to dismiss the lawsuit, arguing the deal was only an agreement to enter a mediation on compensation. The LVRJ reported District Judge David Jones ruled that Ramos did not have a valid contract with White and dismissed the case from the bench after an hour-long hearing. White's attorney, Donald Campbell, and the UFC executive didn't immediately respond to a request for comment. Ramos told MMA Fighting he was surprised by the verdict and added, "I don't agree with what the judge said." His attorney, Ian Christopherson, will appeal the case to the Nevada Supreme Court. The judge was clearly wrong, not only from the standpoint of applying the wrong standards for motion to dismiss, but his position is inadequate.
Where can I find this tape, more importantly? I want to watch it.
I don't know, Moss. Anyways,
It's going to be hot.
Ramos, a personal trainer and real estate agent, was caught over a wiretap by the FBI accepting $200,000 in exchange for a video of White having sex with his then-girlfriend and exotic dancer, the Spearmint Rhino Club in Las Vegas.
That's got to be great. That's thin Dana, though, right? It's not like jacked up.
No, I'm pretty sure it's jacked up Dana.
Oh, is it really? Wait,
Yeah.
how long ago was this?
Because this only happened a few years ago.
Yeah, but he's been married for a while.
This
no?
happened when he was married.
What? Wait, what? He was married?
That's what the whole extortion
He had
thing
a
was
girlfriend and he... What? Oh, my God. What a horrible human being. I'm kidding. Who cares? So it's roided up, Dana? Oh, man, I want to see that. Don't you want to see that? Pink and roided up. His ass all white from not being tanned. You know? Dana just plowing away some exotic rhino.
So anyways, the court dismissed it, and Ramos went to jail for extortion charges, and White
money talks, man.
Free to
You don't.
go.
That's the thing. You don't extort some guy that's worth a fucking shitload of money.
Well, when you're
Sounds
caught
like he
on
crushed
tape
him.
accepting a $200,000 offering in exchange for Dana White's sex tape, I mean, it's not difficult to charge the guy.
Man, oh man, we all lose in this one. I mean, tell me you wouldn't watch that.
I would watch that.
Of course, we would all watch it. Let's all be serious here.
Watch party, Zoom watch party.
Yeah, we all need to watch this. Like, this thing needs to leak immediately. Could you imagine play-by-play to the Dana White sex? We'll put it in the broadcast room, Jess, and we'll just play-by-play each and every horrific moment. Man, oh man, is he still with the girl?
No,
Oh, I guess.
they said
guess it
his
didn't have a happy
then
ending.
girlfriend.
So he dumped her right after he found out the tapes were released.
No, he probably banged her and then dumped her. She probably wasn't even a girlfriend. She was probably just some chick he found at a club and started banging her.
It's kind of weird that he banged a rhino, though, right? Wouldn't you pick a human over an animal? Oh, look at this.
Wonderful.
So Dana White is. Can I pee first? I gotta fucking piss.
So go pee, fat face.
Stop
Okay,
it.
You can piss. I'll talk to the people. We have a great time. We're gonna have a great time by the mountains. So we've been discussing a lot tonight. By the way, do you have the Mike Perry story on here? Is that? I mean,
No.
No?
Yeah.
So I gotta talk about that.
Yeah.
So Mike Perry, by the way, Mike Platinum Perry, okay, him and Darren Till have this weird thing. Rec Sheeps wants you to wash your hands. Make sure. He's got this thing going on where he basically is taking bids for people to be in his corner. And Darren Till's, I think he said he was going to pay like $6,000 or something like that to kind of raw dog his girlfriend in the corner or some shit. He said he wants to throw in the towel. Just crazy stuff. So Mike Perry, now that he is doing this, Cam Soda and like porn stars or models and just crazy shit, people just reaching out saying they want to be in his corner. And Cam Soda said that they would have one of their girls be in the corner. I think Drunk Savage dropped that in our Discord. It's pretty wild what Mike Perry is doing. He wins a fight with his girlfriend in the corner. Now he's got his pregnant girlfriend in the corner again, but he's going to add someone else in there, some other circus thing against Robbie Lawler. It's completely fucking disrespectful to Robbie Lawler that this guy is like, I don't give a fuck who's in my corner. I don't give a fuck who the highest bidder. Throw him in there. And he's just going to go in there and beat up Robbie. It's just like Robbie should just retire before he gets his ass whooped by someone that has a circus corner. But Darren Till needs to be there. He really does. And I think Road Dogg's putting like a GoFundMe together about it. If you go over to Mr. Till's social media, the dude has been on fire. He's having like Zoom calls with his fans and shit. He's attacking Brendan Schaub, which is hilarious. So here's a Zoom call.
Ariel, hold my nut.
So if you want to get in a fucking Zoom call with Darren Till, which I kind of feel we have to do. Look at this shit. It's genius. I don't know if he's responsible for coming up with these ideas or if he has, a buddy that's giving him these crazy ideas, but they're great, Zoom calls with these people just fucking trolling and shit. He could just keep losing fights, but as long as he's funny, people are going to still love him.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Members Zoom watch parties should be a thing since the Discord movie watch party idea was a dud. And damn it, Till, dude gonna meme himself to stardom.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, I think we can do something with Zoom. We might be able to do that. The problem with Zoom is I think once you give out the link, like anyone can get in and it's going to be a complete shit show. So we would have to figure out the logistics. But thank you, Sonosi. Appreciate that. So look at this.
For you, Ariel.
Is that fucking Ariel? Wait, Ariel's in the call?
Ariel, hold my nuts.
Ariel, hold my nuts.
For you, Ariel. Ariel, hold my nuts.
Oh god, that's fucking hysterical. I just saw that now for the first time. So he's doing these Zoom parties. Jess, did you see this? She came back from her piss.
I did not see this.
All right, here we go, Jess. So he's doing a Zoom. I guess he convinced Ariel to jump in the Zoom with them and watch what one of them says.
For you, Ariel. Ariel, hold my nuts.
What the fuck?
Oh man, you got to get in that Zoom call. Good for Darren Till, man. He's doing a great job marketing himself. Where's he got like shirtless guys? What the fuck's going on? Oh, here we go. That might have been the craziest 10 minutes of all time. YouTube comments come to life. Oh man. So Ariel, yeah, he went in there. Oh, it's so fucking funny, man. Good for Ariel. Good on Ariel getting in there.
I saw Justin ask, how do I jump in these? So Darren Till posts the Zoom links on his Twitter account, and then he'll delete them afterwards. So
yeah.
You just have to be paying attention to his Twitter, and he doesn't do it all the time. It's just like if he's feeling frisky, he'll throw a Zoom call up.
This guy is a brilliant marketer. He really, like, Darren Till is fucking killing it, man.
I wouldn't be surprised if his promoter told him to do this.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. Maybe he's got a buddy or a promoter or something. Or maybe he's just that fucking smart. I mean, everything that this guy... Remember when Chase Sherman was throwing out tweets and memes and he became like this Twitter guy that everyone was like, oh, man, he's so funny and yada, yada, yada. He lost a couple of fights, went to bare knuckle. People stopped caring about him. But Darren Till, what he is doing here is just... I don't know, man. He can keep losing fights. It's just fucking funny, man. It's really funny. Oh, man. This is a guy I couldn't stand. And now I'm all aboard. Dude's funny as all hell. Here's more of his, yeah, look at this shit. Fuck it. But Ariel jumping in, good on him. Good for Ariel. Ariel's, that's the thing. Ariel, and I'm going to say this again, out of anyone in MMA media, you could shit on any other guy. And I met pretty much all these guys.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Drunk Savage.
We need to start a GoFundMe to get a MMA hole in Mike Perry's corner. Could you imagine Kevin from Chicago or Chrome in there?
That'd be great.
Ramal. And JBH, your face is not fat, but maybe lay off the donuts, lol. And you just opened the floodgates.
Yeah. That's all right. Wow. What were we saying? Thank you, Drunk. Appreciate that, man. So, yeah, Ariel HELWANI, He may come across as stiff with his whole ESPN shtick and everything like that, or his shows, or maybe his interviews. You don't like his style of interview, whatever. Say what you will about that. The dude is easily the most humble guy out of all the guys in MMA media. When I met that dude, the guy was the nicest guy. He gave us. Vox hated the MMA holes, hated us, and Ariel's like, "Yo, keep doing your thing." And I was literally like public enemy number 1 to Vox, and Ariel didn't give a fuck. Just the coolest guy. Luke, complete retard. Like that guy is I don't know what the fuck. He's just two-faced. But everyone else could eat a dick. ARIEL HELWANI, he's on ESPN now. He's all over the fucking place. He could be a complete snob. And here he is on Darren Till's fucking Zoom calls, hanging out with a bunch of trolls. It's just a G move, man.
All right.
All right, so we were basically going through his stuff here. This is pretty funny. The Brendan Schaub tweet. Yeah, so he's been attacking Brendan Schaub. He's been going back and forth with Mike Perry. You just got to go a little ways to find it. Let's see if I can find it here. Here we go. All right. So,
oh, lovely.
Yeah, so, he's putting his picture on there. Righty. Let's see what else he's got. Yeah, we got this. Wait, look at this guy. Baby mama number 2, and it's him with the fucking platinum princess.
Yikes.
This fucking guy.
Shots fired.
Yo, COLBY, baby. Let's go. Member up, baby.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, COLBY. Hell yeah. Thank you, COLBY. Yeah, is that fucked up or no? Went after the X. And he put future baby mama right here, and he puts a picture of his current baby mama. Not his, Mike Perry's. The whole Raw Dog thing and everything like that. He's saying he's going to throw in the towel. Look at this. What's this say, Jess?
Darren Till offers Mike Perry $5,000 to be in his corner for his next fight against Robbie Lawler.
But the joke is, like, he wants to just fucking throw in the towel on Perry. Like, he wants to get in the corner and just toss the towel in there. Oh, my God. What a mess. Guy's funny, man.
Funny.
It's funny.
We just got another message from Ryan T asking about an Amazon wish list. So we've actually been getting a lot of people asking about it lately. We're not doing the Halloween Town wish list, but we do have a wish list coming next week. Not Halloween Town. You'll see. But yes, we do have something coming for you.
Okay. All right, let's get back into the news. And here's everyone's favorite leprechaun, Conor McGregor. What's going on with Conor?
Dana White suggests Conor McGregor tried to steal Israel Adesanya's thunder prior to UFC 253.
Oh, my God. How dare he, right? It's terrible. What a terrible human being.
According to MMA Mania's Adam Gillen, in the days before and after Israel Adesanya successfully defended his middleweight title against Paulo Costa at UFC 253 on Fight Island in Abu Dhabi, it was Conor McGregor who was dominating the MMA headlines when he wasn't accepting Diego Sanchez's retirement fight challenge, announcing a boxing match against Manny Pacquiao, or setting up a charity bout against Dustin Poirier. Notorious was leaking private messages with Dana White. So when asked about McGregor's social media outbursts, White offered up his theory to Illustrated Sports as to why he feels Notorious has a pattern of doing such things right before a big event. White said, "This was a weird one. This was weirder and different than anything he's done before. There's almost a pattern here. When we're about to do a massive fight, and Israel Adesanya broke a ton of records last week in a global massive fight, the day before that fight, he starts announcing he's going to fight this guy and that guy. It's almost like stealing Adesanya's thunder, but he does it every time there's a big fight."
Well, it's not his fault that everyone cares more about him than anything else that's going on. You know?
Then again, McGregor has always been very complimentary and supportive of Adesanya since they are stablemates at Paradigm Sports Management, so taking some shine away from him wouldn't exactly be conducive to being a team player. White and McGregor's once tight relationship seems to be on thin ice at the moment after UFC's head honcho blasted his biggest star for breaking the man code over the aforementioned leaked text messages. The outspoken boss has gone on record to say McGregor would not compete in 2020, though recent reports suggest the UFC matchmakers have offered the Irishman a rematch.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Booby, booby, booby trap, 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 booby, booby, booby trap.
Is a booby trap.
This dono brought to you by Booby Month. I like the boobies. That is all.
Wow. Oh my goodness. That's a wonderful one.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Mark. Dropping the boobs. Yeah, booby month, man. The booby donations are going to be quite the hit this month.
So that's it.
Yeah, I mean, not a surprise. John Jones did the same thing, you know. People are looking for attention. Conor's, if he's not going to fight, he's going to try to keep himself relevant, you know. But I want to see him fight. Enough's enough.
But Dana White's not wrong. Right before any big event, Conor McGregor magically comes out with some big announcement. And
yeah, it's annoying because he's not
headlines.
fighting. Yeah, it's like, all right, come on. Let's go. Give me something here. Give me something, please. I don't care if it's Conor's fault, the UFC's fault. Just give me something to talk about. And if he's not going to fight, then let's move on, you know. We'll move on to other things. But he'll fight again. We just don't know when and how and where. And
the
why.
UFC announced their schedule from Halloween through November. So now we know what's coming up, Moss.
Thanks, UFC, for ruining our Halloween. Now we can't go trick-or-treating.
Well, on Halloween is UFC Fight Night, Hall versus Silva. And then you've got November 4th, 7th, and 10th. 3 days apart, Moss.
What? Wait.
Yes.
I'm dying. Wait, what happened? So
You're
hold
so
on.
obnoxious.
I had a little piece, a seed from that shake. So what days it is? Let me check my schedule.
Okay, November 4th, 7th, and 10th.
Okay.
It's Contender Series, Episode 8.
Hold on. Hold. November 4th is a Wednesday. We'll be here.
Which is Contender Series Return.
Okay, the return of the Contender Series.
That's Episode 8.
Okay.
UFC Fight Night is on November 7th.
That is a Saturday.
Right.
That's not Halloween.
And then Contender Series again, November 10th.
November 10th, I'm free. That's a Tuesday night. All right.
And then UFC Fight Night on November 14th.
That's a Saturday. Okay, we'll be here.
Contender Series that Tuesday, and then UFC 255 on November 21st.
So what's the Halloween thing?
Halloween is Fight Night Hall versus Silva.
So what was this other thing? So basically the Contender Series is coming back. Everything else is the same.
Yes, but the first episode of the Contender Series is going to be within 3 days of the fight. It'll be a Wednesday instead of a Tuesday.
All right, the first day is what? Let me check my calendar again.
November 7th. November 4th.
Okay. I'm free. I'll be here.
So that means it wouldn't be TGIW. It would be Contender Series.
The Fight Buddies. Okay. It's a lot, man. UFC they're just cranking out the events. How could you not love it? How many people out there have like wives or girlfriends that are so pissed? Like that there's just so much UFC going on? I could see it. Like, say if you were with someone.
I'm sure their girlfriends probably appreciate it.
Why? Get away from their husbands or wives?
One of two reasons. It's either to get away from them and do their own thing or to watch with them.
Well, a lot of guys like to go to the bar, watch the fights, you know?
Yeah, so they can
So
spend time away from their
Wednesday night, Tuesday night, got to go to the bar. Take care of the kids, tuck them in. Gonna watch the fights. Thank God you watch fights. Because I don't know what I do.
What do you mean you don't know what you
I might kill myself. Yeah, I just do this. Regardless of the fact, I'd still be here.
You did do.
But if I was still going out and having a life, well, I would be at the bar watching fights. And you would be at home complaining about me. James, who? Someone just followed us on Twitter. Thank you for the follow. All right. Anyway, what are we talking about here? I don't know. We just got sidetracked. I don't even know what the hell we're talking about anymore. All right. So Silva I don't even think this could be his last fight, by the way. I don't think he's going to retire.
Yes.
If he beats, well, he's got Uriah Hall.
He said Uriah Hall's his last fight.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what he said.
But he made mention of possibly fighting Izzy again. The guy was talking about.
Well, listen, every fighter says that, and then they retire, so.
Let's see. How do you prefer to watch the fights? I mean, of course, with the MMA holes, right? I see someone over here says I'd rather watch at home. Went out once, and I swear the dudes wanted to fight. Oh, my God. Fight? What? At the bar, they tried to get into a fight?
Or you go out and, like, it's just too fucking loud. You can't even enjoy it.
Listen, okay, so going to the actual fights is fun, but you have to have the right seats. You can't be too low. You can't be too high. You have to be, like, in that mid-section, and you can get a pretty decent view. But even with the pretty decent view, you still wind up watching the screen.
Yeah, so it's like you might as well watch from home.
Yeah, so the only reason why you're there is to catch the buzz of the crowd, you know? That's the only reason. But if you
and to
really,
get out.
And get away from your family. If you really want to get the experience, you watch it at home. Really, with the MMA holes. That's the best possible experience. Although watching it at the bar is a hell of a lot of fun. And that's why I really do believe that when this fucking pandemic is gone, the MMA holes need to go to the bar. We all need to fucking do fight buddies in bars all over the fucking place. Just get this shit done. We really need to do that because that would be a lot of fun. Watching fights at the bars is great. It really is. It's a good time. You get the sound of the crowd. You get to see the fights and not have to worry about straining your eyeballs in an arena. You don't have to be on top of each other like this. Like if you're a fat guy at one of the UFC fights, sometimes you're at an event and the seats, we've had friends that had problems getting in the seat and then staying in that seat because you're stuck. When you get up, your ass would be the shape of the seat. Don't have that problem at home or at the bar. Why are you staring at me so weird? It's creeping me out. Nothing like the bar. Yeah, the bar is great because like I said, you get the best view and you get the atmosphere. You get people going nuts, a crazy knockout. It was like, oh! And then beer just flying all over the place.
The problem with us doing it at the bar is we're gonna get the fucking drunk idiots, like the regulars who like will start to learn who we are, and then they come up and just obliterate the show. We're gonna get those.
I used to play bars with my band.
That's different.
No drunk idiots. You're separated. What are you kidding me? I'm gonna have a force field. I'm gonna be a bubble. And then you get those fat bouncers over there that hang out and just kind of keep people away, you know? You can't have people just falling into the table and shit like that. Come on, Jess. We're professionals here. We're not gonna be doing fucking, we're gonna be doing huge, massive, all right, who cares? Hooters.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I haven't been to Hooters in a while, man. Hooters is delicious.
The last time we went to Hooters was in NYC.
NYC.
When we missed Adesanya.
That's true, yeah. I know you said 217 was your last event, but when you retire from YouTube, will you and Jesse go to another event?
Absolutely.
Jesse's never. I gotta get Jesse.
I would like. That is one thing that is unfortunate. Like, I love doing the show. I love sitting here watching fights with everybody. But one thing I missed out on is because of the show, I never got to go to a UFC event.
She'll be in an event. I believe this. I think the MMA-HOLES is not just going to be me and Jesse. There's going to be more MMA-HOLES.
There's a future.
There is a game plan.
That we're not going to tell you about because it's a surprise.
Okay, I could talk about this. Jesus, Jesse's all about the secrets. Listen. There is a plan with the MMA-HOLES that there is going to be more than just Mystic and JBH. I mean, could you imagine? There's going to be more personalities that we're going to have on this channel, and I think that's going to open the door. That's going to open the door to other things where we can go to events and do more things. And the pandemic. Fuck that media shit, man. We've been there, done that. It's not all it's cracked up to be. It kind of sucks. I want to do like bigger things, like more fun things. You know? Fuck that press pass media bullshit. We'll figure it out. Anyway, let's move on.
Okay. Texas is bringing back a live crowd, Moss.
All right. Yeah, right there.
What?
Let's do this. Yeah, baby.
MMA is making its way back to the Lone Star State as Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation recently began accepting licensure requests for combat sports.
Put the people in
In
the seats.
addition, the commission will also approve live spectators for up to 50% of the venue's listed capacity. That's according to a report from MMA Junkie.
That's right.
That doesn't mean fans can buy a ticket and just stroll right in. Safety protocols will be put into place in response to COVID-19, including, but not limited to, temperature screenings, site disinfecting, and protective equipment. TDLR also reserves the right to cancel any event in the wake of a local outbreak.
Just listen. Could you reread that last part? Just how ridiculous does this sound?
They reserve the right to cancel any event in the wake of a local outbreak.
Just in case, listen, bad weather, you know, the entertainment gets sick and you have to move the event, or an outbreak.
This is the world we live in now, Moss.
Shows get canceled for various reasons. In 2020, though, there might be an outbreak. So, you know, may have to move the date. That is the world we live in right now. Just let that sink into your fucking heads. It's crazy.
But is it not exciting that live audiences are coming back?
No, and I'm going to tell you why. You know what's going to be exciting for me when this horrific election's over? That's gone. And then the outbreak goes away. And this virus goes away. And we stop talking about this shit. And that when they say, hey, listen, virus party's over. well, we got a cure or whatever, and we're all going to move on from this. All right, time to party. But this article does not get my fucking dick hard. Because you know what this article just means to me? More letdowns. I see this, and all I see is that possible outbreak is going to happen anyway. So let's just get rid of the fucking virus. How about that? Get rid of the fucking masks. I'm sick of talking to people like, all right, hey, can I get you want to go to the grocery store? Jesse, how's it going today? You don't want to go to the grocery store? You know, Jesse, can you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I can understand what you're saying.
Okay, so I feel so safe right now because you know, I got this mask on, but I gotta tell you, man, I can't understand a word anyone's saying. I wonder why.
I also can't breathe.
Oh, you can't breathe? I can't breathe either. It's kind of weird, huh? Let me peel it over my nose. Oops, I'm getting yelled at. Let me put it back over my nose. Okay, this is really weird, Jesse.
Well, your voice sounds different with the mask on.
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I fucking talk like this when I have the mask on because I feel like a complete asshole.
I'm laughing, but you can't see it.
Yeah, oh, you're laughing? Yeah, I can't see anything. Underneath your eyes.
Let me
You're
squint
just a
my
complete
eyes
mystery.
so you know I'm smiling.
Oh, okay. This mask is fantastic. Oh, shit, the fucking strap just broke. No, the strap broke, Jesse. Let me, can you give me another one? Okay. Oh, that's so much better, Jesse. Thank you. So much better. I love breathing in my hot coffee breath right back into my fucking face. It's delicious. Oh, it smells. Could you imagine if I fucking smoked? Oh, that's got to be great. Imagine smoking a cigarette and putting this thing over your face. Oh, that'd be great. Oh, shit. The fucking strap broke again, Jesse. Can you fucking pass me another fucking surgical mask that apparently can't stay over my fucking ear?
Oh, my God.
Next story.
The coffee breath comment was the best. Okay. According to MMA Junkie, with Eliza Zaleski dos Santos out, Alex Oliveira is stepping in to face Shavkat Rakhmonov.
Who the fuck is that guy?
What? What's his name?
Shavkat Rakhmonov.
Shavkat Rakhmonov? Am I supposed to know this guy?
Yes, apparently, because it's at UFC 254.
Okay, who is Shavkat?
Shavkat Rakhmonov.
Shovcock? His name is Shovcock?
Apparently someone in the UFC wants you to know because Alex Oliveira's fighting him.
I can't even get to the story. Look at this. This is what a website looks like during a pandemic, Jesse. Just white.
Website during a pandemic.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know why. It's just not letting me. It's just buffering.
That's MMA Junkie's website, so it's their fault.
Shovcock.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Over the past few months I have been putting my skills to the test in finding the host to this pussy-ass virus, so that we can finally find a cure. After learning it was started from a bat, I found that ho finally. Bad influence spat I got yo ass now.
Oh, fuck. He thinks, you think it's the bad influence bat?
Yes.
Fuck off.
That's all you have to say?
Oh, you know he needs a mask. Let's put a mask on him.
Get a little...
Let's get him a mask.
Why don't you...
Hold on a second. We got more important things to do here on the MMA holes.
Well, why don't you edit it so you can put it around his ears?
Don't worry, I'm going to do it right now. I just got to find a PNG, transparent. Okay, here we go. Is that transparent? Does that look transparent to you? Hold on a second. All right, here we go. You guys ready? We're going to try to do this on the fly. Oh, okay.
Get ready for the bad influence mask.
Yeah, man. This is, I mean, I tell you. Oh, shit. That doesn't look like a PNG, does it?
It might be. Just try to open it
I don't
up.
think it is. Hold on a second. Bear with us. This bit's not working, Jesse.
Ross, it's not facing the wrong way. Why would you get that one?
Don't worry. Sorry.
That's a JPEG.
Is it JPEG? Okay, hold on. What the fuck?
What about that one? What do you keep skipping
This one
over
here?
for? Yeah.
Okay, let's try this. Okay, hold on, guys.
There you go.
Okay, we're going to do this. Okay, I'm going to add an image. Okay, image. I'll put mask. Okay. This is going to be way worth it.
The amount of time it takes to put a mask on a bat.
Yeah, who would have thought it would take so much time to do this? All right. Okay, Jesse, ready?
I'm ready.
I'm under a lot of pressure here.
Yeah.
Okay. There's his mask. Okay, hold on a second. We'll fix it.
How are you going to warp that?
I got my ways. You got to put it over his nose, though. You don't want to be one of them. You know? right, that's the best we're gonna do.
Can't you like turn it a little?
No, I can't. I wish I could. That looks good though. All right, that's not very good. Oh my god, all
Told
that.
you, you gotta edit it.
Oh fuck. I
go
gotta.
around his
Yeah, I
little
can't bend
ears.
it. I can't bend it. I could only do that. All right. What do you guys think? Was it worth it? The 15 minutes
No.
that we
it
put in
doesn't
the
look
effort?
Like it belongs on his face.
It's mask influence bad. Bad influence. All right. Sorry guys, that really failed. It's all. We're just gonna blame Chrome for that.
Blame the bat.
Yeah, it works. It's good enough. By the way, so I didn't watch the whole South Park episode, but I did see the reason why the coronavirus started was because that guy was having sex with the bat.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Apparently someone was having sex with the bat. That's how it spread. Shout out to South Park. All right.
It kept glitching on us. We couldn't watch the whole thing.
Yeah, we'll catch it. All right. Oh, do we have to talk about this, or who is? I don't even know.
No, it's just to let you know to look out for this fight in case you're
Oh
interested.
shit! What did I just do? Hold on. I think. Oh, all right. This loaded up.
Dan Hardy's
Whoa,
interested
who the
in
hell is
a
she? All right, here we go.
rematch with Carlos Condit, by the way.
I'm looking for that guy though.
No, it's not on the page, Moss. You got to Tapology him.
No, I don't feel like doing that. It's too much work.
All right, forget it. Dan Hardy wants a rematch with Carlos Condit.
Okay. Dan Hardy's not. Will this guy go away?
What a fucking joke.
This fucking guy. He's been talking about coming back for the last 10 years. Like, when was the last time he fought?
Yeah, he said that he wanted to fight Paul Felder again, too.
He is full of shit. This guy is so full of shit. Hey, Combs out. How you doing? Dan, when the hell was he last? What? Every time they do a Q&A with this man, it's the same bullshit. Is this an old story?
No.
The Outlaw.
Whoop-dee. Fuck that guy.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
Shit or get off the pot.
2012. We've been hearing about this man coming back.
Because he likes the attention.
It's kind of stupid now. I mean, maybe, is he trolling us? Is that what's happening here?
He just likes the attention. He has no interest in going back into that cage. I would be shocked if we
Is
saw
he
him in the
fucking
cage
with
again.
us?
Obviously, Moss.
He wants to
The
fight
guy's
Carlos
been fought for
Condit.
8 years, and now all of a sudden he wants to get back in the cage, and he's magically calling out a bunch of random people.
Oh,
Come on.
Let's skip it. Next.
Holly Holm and Durandamy move up in the women's pound-for-pound list.
Oh.
Very nice, right?
Nice.
Their wins over the weekend.
That's some picture of Holly, by the way. She looks great.
Their wins over the weekend, awarded them that move up to on the pound-for-pound list. And men's pound-for-pound, Justin Gaethje moves up 1 spot to 7, dropping a man that beat him, Dustin Poirier, to 8. Heavyweight, Cyril Gane moves up 1 into a tie for 12th with Sergey Pavlovich. Light heavyweight, middleweight, welterweight, and lightweight, and bantamweight, there were no changes. Featherweight, Arnold Allen and Jeremy Stevens, who are fighting in November, flip-flopped the 8 and 9 spots. Flyweight, Brandon Royval keeps moving up, this time to 6. That drops Jussier Formiga to 7. Rogerio Bontorin moves up 1 slot into a tie with Kai Kara France at 8. And the women's pound-for-pound, lots of changes. Holm and GDR are up 1 each to 7 and 8 respectively. Tatiana Suarez drops 2 spots to 9. Cynthia Cavillo is up 1 spot to 12. Claudia Gadelia drops 1 to 13. Inactive Nina Ansaroff is up 1 to 14.
Hold on. We're talking about pound for pound, ladies?
Ladies pound for pound.
Oh. On the UFC website, or is it some other website?
Yeah.
Where is
You
there?
just passed it.
Did I fucking pass it?
Yeah.
I think it was down here.
And then due to Juliana Pena dropping down
where the fuck
to
is it?
15. You passed it again right there.
Women's. Oh, there.
Women's bantamweight, Pena drops 2 spots to 6. Raquel Pennington is up 1 to 4, and
Let me look at this
Aldana
thing.
actually moved up 1 to 5 despite dropping a lopsided decision. Women's flyweight and strawweight, there were no changes.
Okay, let's see. So Amanda Nunes, Weili Zhang. How is she ahead of Shevchenko again? Like, how did this happen? We had this conversation before, and they still haven't fixed it.
So the top 3, I don't have the answer for. Holm and GDR are up 1 each to 7 and 8.
Yeah, I heard that, but I can't get past the top 3 because honestly, I'd rather watch Weili Zhang fight. So if it's a matter of who would you rather watch fight, yes, I'm Zhang Weili. But how is Shevchenko not ahead of her?
Get this. Shevchenko thinks Rose Namajunas is going to beat Zhang Weili.
I mean, it's not impossible.
Shevchenko.
I would pick Zhang Weili though, but it's not impossible. It depends on what kind of medication she's on that night, or if Pat Barry hit her too hard the night before or something. Joanna's still up there, huh? Jessica Andrade, Holly Holm, Jermaine. Yeah, those two are destined to fight fucking each other again. Ugh. Tatiana Suarez dropping 2 spots. Fucking Aspen lad. Oof. Okay. Yeah, I think this is wrong. I think Shevchenko should be ahead of... As much as I like Zhang better, I mean, I think it's a real slap in the face.
In the coochie.
Yeah. Maybe because they think Zhang Weili's in a harder division, which I guess you could probably make an argument about that, you know? If you look at the people in Shevchenko's division, it's not the same. You got, look at this, Namajunas, Andrade, Tatiana Suarez, who's a fucking beast, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, Nina Ansaroff, how the hell is she number 5? What? Nina Ansaroff is number 5? The fuck?
What the fuck?
What is going on?
I don't know.
Well, maybe this division's not as strong as I thought it was. Oh, God. Ladies MMA is a mess. It really is a mess. Oh, what am I looking at? Is there anything else with this thing?
Nope, that's all.
Okay.
Corey Anderson finally gets his Bellator fight, Moss, and he's headlining Bellator 251.
What kind of can is he fighting?
Against Melvin Manhoef.
All right.
Which apparently Melvin is a widely talked about guy of Bellator because people are kind of excited for it. So.
Oh, yeah, I'm thrilled. I can't wait. What's his record?
13-4.
That's Anderson. Manhoef is 32-14-1. Okay. Manho. What's his name? Manhoef. That's some name, man. I never even heard of this guy. I'm casualing it up tonight. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Let's check this guy out. Let me see if he's any good. It's not a good sign though. Is he
Melvin No Mercy Manhoef?
Right? 32. Man, this guy's got a lot of experience. Oh, he comes in with a chain, or that's cool. Look at him. They bring him in like an animal. Man, oh man, that's hot. All right, 5'8". What? He's 5'8"? Nah, 5'8". And what weight class are they fighting at?
Light heavy.
What the fuck?
He's like William Knight. William Knight is 5'9", fighting at light heavy.
Oh my. No, William Knight claims he's 5'10". Okay. Yeah, he's at light heavy. Jesus Christ. Corey Anderson's going to be towering over this dude. He's 42 years old. Oh, 44 years old. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, that's great.
But look at what shape he's in.
We don't even know how long ago this picture was taken. Because, like, look at the picture you showed. Look at him here. Yeah, great shape. It looks like someone's been hitting the cheeseburgers.
I think they're setting Corey Anderson up to rise the rankings pretty quick.
You think? Why is this here?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, man.
Jonathan Wilberding.
Hell yeah,
with
baby.
The 2.
Thank you, Jonathan. Appreciate that.
Whoop,
Wonderful,
whoop.
wonderful.
That was quite nice of you. Shocker. 44 years old. Oh, man. He was in K1 or Pride? No, I didn't see him. Was he any good? I mean, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, Steve Madden. Adesanya is an emote now.
He's on a 3-fight winning streak. Yeah, I've never seen this guy before. It's great. Yeah, I don't know. Am I supposed to be excited about this? Yeah, I don't care.
A lot of people are, so.
I couldn't give 2 fucks.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I honestly couldn't give 2 fucks. Thank you, Jonathan, again. Appreciate it.
Jonathan Wilberding.
Does anyone give a fuck? Like, you guys are pretending that you care, but do you really give a shit?
I was reading up, too. A lot of people care about this fight.
Yeah. They're saying he's one of the best kickboxers ever. Well, I don't fucking know. Sorry.
That's because you don't watch Bellator anymore, Moss.
No, they're saying in Pride, and I don't know. Where else did he fight? This guy was 2014. He fought in Glory. I mean, Jesus Christ. It looks like his best days are behind him, though, for fuck's sake. He got 3 wins in a row, right, at Bellator. Who's he fighting here? Yannick Bahati. He's got a Bahati name. I guess he's back on the sauce, right? Because he looked like shit. Look at this. 3-fight losing streak. He got that win. Got the no contest. Just L's all over the fucking place. All right. Special NYE. What the hell's that? Oh, it's Dream. New York, New Year's Eve, I guess, edition. Fought in 1. God, this guy fought all over the place. Showtime. He fought in Strikeforce. I should remember from Strikeforce. Lost to Tim Kennedy. You know why he lost to Tim Kennedy? He's 5'8". Yeah. This is before my time, man. All this shit here. Way before me. All right. It's great. I mean, I couldn't give two fucks.
All right. Well, I hope you give two fucks about this one because this is the last one that I have for you, Moss.
Okay.
Trevin Jones tested positive for marijuana. Got his UFC and ESPN 15 win overturned.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, did it?
What up, MMA holes? Are you ready to rumble?
Are you ready to rumble?
The answer is yes. Thank you, Jonathan. Appreciate it. I see some people saying, why are you on this channel? We're on this channel because we got a strike on the other channel. Go check out that video. We dropped a video up over there explaining some of the situation. Just a Gaylord, little Gaylord trying to strike our channel. Party still goes on this one.
But we're coming for him.
Yeah.
Okay. Trevin Jones tested positive for marijuana on UFC and ESPN 15. And he lost his win over Timur Valiev. According to Steve Morocco of MMA Fighting, Trevin Jones pulled off a sensational comeback at UFC and ESPN 15 in his Octagon debut, but he won't get credit for it due to a positive marijuana test. Really, guys? Marijuana?
Stupid, man.
This guy doesn't get his win because he was smoking some of the Jane?
Well,
what?
Okay. You can play devil's advocate and say, well, it is the rules, and this guy broke the rules. The rules are stupid.
Oh, my God.
I don't know what's worse, because remember when Kelvin Gastelum got in trouble for his marijuana thing, right? And it's a dumb fucking rule. Everyone should be able to smoke weed. It's ridiculous.
I wonder how the commission feels. Like, do they feel like pieces of shit for taking away someone's career win because they fucking smoked marijuana like a majority of the population these days?
But let me ask you a question, though, Jesse. Even if a rule is stupid, if you break the rule, what happens?
Yeah, I understand you get disqualified, and I understand he broke the rule. But at this point, shouldn't the commission and shouldn't USADA be like, okay, everyone smokes weed these days.
Yeah.
Let's just pass it off.
They got to change the rule.
Like, everyone and their mother is smoking weed. Literally, everyone's mothers are smoking weed.
By the way, I love this guy in that thong song. Let me see that thong. Baby. That thong, the thong, thong, thong. You can go back to that, right? Smoke as much weed as he wants. It is a stupid rule. Listen, I'm with you, but you can't do it.
I don't smoke weed, but I'm not like, oh, because I don't smoke weed, you can't smoke weed because it hinders your performance. Like, if anything, some people's performance, like their recovery time, maybe that's it. Like, the USADA just doesn't want their recovery time to be better than normal.
This looks like his face when he found out that he got, he got caught. Huh? Huh?
For weed?
Huh? Weed? It is fucking stupid, man. It's dumb. But you know what? You know what the rules are. It's not like you didn't know.
But at the end of the day, Moss, let's talk about these rules.
Yeah, you got to stop it. You also got to stop, you got to allow the 12-6 elbow. You got to do that too. And soccer kicks. Bring weed, 12-6 elbows, and soccer kicks into the UFC, or I'm going to protest. I'm going to fucking burn down businesses if you don't put all three things in effect. Right, Jess? All three.
Okay.
Right? What do you guys think in the chat? Not just the weed. We can't stop at weed. We got to go for the whole trifecta. 12-6 elbows, soccer kicks. You want all right, headbutts too. I'm in. I mean, what would Mark Holman be without headbutts, right? Let's bring the headbutts back. Let's do it 4. Headbutts, soccer kicks, 12-6, marijuana. Let's go. Stop being a gaylord.
Gaylord.
All right.
And that's it for the night, Moss.
That's it?
Wow, we made perfect time tonight.
Wowzers. By the way, a quick shout out to Pale Monkey and Nicole for that wonderful, wonderful gift. Thank you. Mystic Roots. Thank you so much. MysticRootsCBD.com. Promo code MMA-HOLE if you want that 15% off. If you want to pay full price, you could do that too. But I'd advise you to use our code. I'm actually going to hit the Mystic Roots tonight.
Are you?
I am. But I want a bowl. You guys know, like I haven't smoked
A
out
bowl?
of. Yeah. I want a bowl. I want to smoke it out of a bowl.
Stop.
Yeah. I want a bowl. Not like a cereal bowl,
Yeah.
because that would be hard to do. Anyone could recommend a good bowl for me to smoke my CBD,
Boss,
my
I'm
Mr.
getting you
Groups?
one for Christmas. Why you gotta ruin things?
Well, maybe I want my own. Maybe I want
It
like
is for
from them.
you.
Like I want them to, because these guys know. This community
excuse
knows
me.
what's up. You don't know what's up.
Sorry that what I was gonna get you is not good enough.
This community knows what kind of bowl I should get. See, Queasy says bowls are the way to go. Yeah, man. Yeah, let's do that, man. I don't want to fucking roll no fucking joint.
I told you
wanna
I would
pack
roll
that
for
shit in.
you.
I want to pack it in. I want to stuff it into my bowl. There's an address down below. Send me some bowls, and I'll smoke on air with you guys. All right, let's get out of here. See you, Khabib. We'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow. You're gonna be live tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow for fight briefing.
Well, that's joyous.
9 p.m. Eastern time. Also, yes, wish list will be coming soon. Stay tuned for that next week. Also, we'll be live for the fights this weekend. Make sure you tune in there. And as always, don't be a Judas hole. Be an MMA hole.
Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out!